This man had been a villain his entire life, but today he resolved to become a good person. When he saw a beggar, he reached into his pocket. He handed over all the money he had. For the first time, he walked to work with his head held high, carrying a cup of coffee he'd bought for his colleagues. It wasn't just for Rita, whom he secretly loved, but also for the photographer he had once looked down upon. These two men had always cursed each other behind closed doors, but at that moment, the photographer wore an expression of utter disbelief. Phil even volunteered to carry the photographer's equipment. This sudden warmth and kindness left the photographer flustered. How could this man, who had been so harsh before, suddenly become so kind today? Phil not only treated others kindly, but also began studying diligently. The endless loop of the same day ceased to be a torment. He read every book in the town, then practiced piano with his teacher. On the first day, the teacher looked like this. On the 30th day, the teacher looked like this. He even took up ice carving. Within infinite time, he treated everything around him with earnestness, diligently improving his worth each day. Repetition no longer signified despair. Time left precious marks upon him. When an overly enthusiastic old classmate approached, Phil no longer avoided or rejected him. Instead, he embraced the man tightly, even suggesting they spend the day together. This time, it was the classmate who felt overwhelmed, unable to handle Phil's warmth. He made an excuse and hurried away. Every day, Phil did his utmost to treat everyone kindly. Though they wouldn't remember him the next day, it didn't matter. Until this evening, when Phil noticed the old beggar seemed to be in terrible pain. He rushed him to the hospital, but soon after, he heard the old man had passed away. For the first time, Phil grew serious. He didn't want this old man to die. If only he had given him a proper meal sooner. Would he still be alive? The next day, Phil took the old man to a lavish meal. The old man ate with such joy and satisfaction. Phil thought this would save him, but that night, the old man still breathed his last on Phil's cardboard. No matter how hard Phil tried, the old man would still die on this day. This day he had grown weary of turned out to be the old man's final day. Phil finally understood the preciousness of life. From then on, every single day, he sought out every person in the town who needed help. Every day, he caught the little brat who fell from the tree, even though the kid never once said thank you. Every day, he changed the same old lady's tire and saved the same elderly person who choked. He no longer agonized over the meaning of life. Instead, he used his time to do something meaningful while he was alive.